Alright, I actually got, again, unorthodox repair. Didn't use washers. I had a zip tie, pretty thick one. I just cut little pieces, and what I did was mounted, you can kind of see the tabs hanging out here. Use those as spacers. It's in there tight. It's perfectly level. I get 45 now. It actually improved the speed a little bit. And remember, I haven't even lubed the motor. So I'm at 33.15 now. 1516. So that is awesome. So I'll just show you. All right, so that's at 33. 45, the belt stayed on. No longer slips because it's sitting down a little bit lower and is level. And that's just the belt rubbing against the guide. Okay. All right, next part of this unorthodox repair. Let's see about loosening. And I can see there's oxidation here. I can see there's oxidation there. So, and I believe it'll fit in there or not. So I think this outer sleeve, you actually can tighten it, and it tightens the screw on the inside, if I remember correctly. So like you tighten the inner screw and then you tighten the outer barrel. But it's threaded on the inside. I might be able to just loosen the bearing screw. No, it's not budging. Yeah, I think I have to loosen these. And I don't know how quite to do that. Yeah, it's really tight. Let me chew on this for a sec. All right, so chisel, because this is such a small gap there, had to get a chisel to loosen that up. But let's take this off and just take a look at it. Right, so this is the outer sleeve, or the outer, kind of, it's like a barrel. And let me take this other one off. Again, unorthodox is the operative term for this repair. It looks like grease all over this. Well, I think it's just like oxidation, corrosion. All right. So these inner screws, or maybe I can't, maybe, yeah, there's got to be bearings in there, right? Maybe not. Kind of an interesting design. There's, I would think that, so normally these loosen up too. But those don't look like they want to budge. But that, I mean, they've got to. Oh yeah, they move. That one's loosening up. Oh my gosh, I can feel the grit. Oh yeah, that's getting better. There's not, I can only go so far, but, so I can turn it maybe a half turn. But doing that little bit has loosened it up. So if I can get this one loose, hopefully I can free that tone arm up. And I don't want to strip it. There we go. I don't want to stab myself. Oh my gosh, just stay in there. There we go. Nice. But there's a lot of debris. There's like, yeah, I can feel the grit in there. But I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, maybe I can. I need to clean that stuff out of there. If I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at the rust. Yeah, look, so there's the end. It's all rusted. I know I'm kind of going into extra innings on this, but I'm kind of determined to get this one working. If this was a dual, I would have thrown it out already. Kidding. I would have stashed it in the dual pile until I was mentally prepared to work on it. Oh man, look at that. Alright, so let's... Oh wow, look at the rust. Look at that. Holy smokes. Let's zoom in on that, show you the rust in there. Just look at that rust. That's nasty stuff there. Ooh, I don't know. I can just flake some of this away. Wow. That is some bad stuff. That is some bad stuff. Alright, well, looks like I'll be cleaning this up if I can. Come this far, might as well keep it going. Didn't get the point. I'm going to be working on this. I'm going to get a wire brush first and brush this stuff off and see what I can do about this. And the rust is just kind of flaking off here, so that's good. Hopefully it's not... I mean, I'm seeing metal, so it just seems to be on the surface. So anyway, I'll be back when I get this cleaned up. Alright, so I got that cleaned up alright. And hit these with a wire brush. Removed most of the rust. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be dry or not, but what I'm going to do is again, I don't know, but we've gone so far from what we're supposed to be doing on this that I don't really care. I'm going to use a little bit of lithium grease and put that in there. Alright, that's too tight. Get that side in, get this side in. Very nice. Yep, look at that now. Sweet, 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 sweet. And it's not loose. Nice. All right. I just want to put this on there. Well, at least I won't have to damp the Tonearm. It's damped, so that's good. Now this thing is sliding back and forth really easily. And there is a, oh gosh, I'm blinding myself. I think there's supposed to be some kind of interesting. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything at all. Well, let's see. Well, this turntable just keeps on giving. So the little retention piece, so this piece sits underneath here, and it's supposed to catch one of the grooves on the counterweight, right? So as you spin it, it goes back and forth. Well, this broke. Now I could totally do the super glue, baking soda, try to fix that, but you know what I'm going to do? Again, this is all about preserving this turntable and using it in some capacity. I am going to use a little piece of electrical tape. And that way it'll increase the diameter of that, and I can turn it. Isn't it amazing how you can get around some of these things? It's tight, but now I can move this up and down. Right. It's moving the tape a little bit, but at least I can use it now. May have to cut that piece off there. It's binding up here, so let's remove this little piece of it. Again, is this not the worst turntable repair ever? If you want to watch good turntable repairs, watch the Turntable Guy. Alright, so let's see if we can get this balanced at 0. Alright, so that's down. You know, this might not even be the right. You know what? This is binding again. Well, yeah, dang, you have to loosen those a little bit. There we go. There we go, just a slight adjustment there. Come on. And this stylus is bad, so I'm not real interested in protecting it right now. Alright, so it's... Dang. Yeah, that's still too tight. There we go. Perfect. I'm just doing the kind of a poor man's gosh, could this be any jankier? Goodness gracious. That one's too big. I found this other. Let's try it this way. I think there's supposed to be a set screw in here that's missing. Wow. Now these are still, I may have to take it apart again and try to clean those. They're binding a little bit in there still. Because that shouldn't just stay where I put it. It should float. Damn thing. Okay, so I had to run another little piece of electrical tape here to hold this into position. I've got it set at 1.5 grams. I'm going to try this stylus. What the hell? See if it's any good. This is still sitting on my turntable. Little repair stand here. But I want to see if it makes noise. How much do you want to bet the RCA cables are fried? And I need to replace those too. It's like, what the heck? Does it even have RCA cables? I don't even... Oh yeah, there. I thought it did. Alright. I'm just connecting this over here. Okay. First, let's see if we get some ground hum when we just turn it on. Stereo's on. Yep, there's some ground hum. And that could be anything. That could be the cables. It could be... Let's just see what happens. Put a record on. I'm just trying to grab one here. Let's see if it makes any noise. Holy smokes. Hey. Sweet. That is awesome. So there's a little bit of hum, but I'm getting both channels, and that can be, I'm sure there's some oxidation up here in the head shell. I'm sure there's oxidation on the RCA leads coming from the turntable. But yeah, I can feel the crunchiness in the RCA cables when I connect them. But so again, really unorthodox repair on this Micro Seki. It's kind of a fun one this morning, but I mean, this, for all intents and purposes, was destined for the landfill. And this is even playing a warped record, and it's tracking pretty good. I may have the tracking set a little bit too high for this cartridge because it's riding kind of low, but sweet. Well, this is going to be my garage turntable. I would do the dust cover polish and all that stuff, but I'm probably not going to polish it because this is just going to sit on the shelf, and I'll pull it out to test a phono section on a receiver or an integrated or something like that. So anyway, the worst turntable repair video on YouTube, probably. So if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.